That's the reason why laws are there. And it is governments, remember, who are supposed to enforce. From my previous submission, I say that it does look like there is a kind of a plot, a strategy being used by the politicians themselves in South Africa to just take advantage of this. It happens mostly when they're about to have elections. And again, like I mentioned earlier, you'll find out that you have to ask who is sponsoring them. So despite the fact that they can tell you to say, oh, okay, yeah, I hear what you are saying about our laws, you must go to your country, but you have got laws in that country. So if, say, for example, I mean, I'm your neighbor and I decide to stay with you, and you introduce laws to me to say, okay, when you stay with me, you must stay at the cottage, at the back cottage, and I stay at the back cottage. Then now, at the end of the day, and I'm paying you. You come around and you say, oh no. I don't want you to stay there. I'm not happy with you staying at that back cottage because this is not your house and things. But you have got a paper that says I'm allowed to do that. A refugee is not allowed in South Africa to stay in a camp. They say you must hustle in the streets. The guy goes to hustle in the streets. Then they follow him up in the streets to beat him up when he's opening a tuck shop. So what? How do they expect that guy to survive? So I'm just saying that it is a law of
Ulu,
the
Ulu,
jungle.
Ulu, Ulu,
It is a
you
law of
are
the jungle.
you are making a mistake. You are
Yeah, but
you are
Denzo,
saying
sorry.
wrong things.
You are coming. You are coming. We are
Okay, just
having
hang
a
on, Dezo.
discussion, right?
Yeah, just hang on,
You're
Dezo. You
coming.
you
You
come
are
through.
coming
No
soon,
worries.
Denzo. Don't worry, my friend. So we are having a conversation. So, Rudor, that's the point that I just want to make to say that if you say you don't want a farm, if we want the farms to stay with the white people, and there's a law in South Africa that says a willing seller, willing buyer, then don't shout when a foreigner from Ghana is going to buy that land because there's a law that says willing buyer, willing seller, and you say you don't care about the land. So if you don't care about the land, so what happens? It means somebody else is gonna care about that land, is gonna buy it.
No, Ulu, there is residential and commercial land. Don't mislead people.
No, no, no. That is the same. That is the same. Both of them are land. Both of them are land. So it makes really no difference, to be honest. Both of them are land. If you go to Cape Town right now, Julius Malema in his public appearance, he challenged them to go to Cape Town, and he said you will never see them go to Cape Town because they are afraid of going there. Why? Because you see, there is no difference between the land in residential and the land in the farm. What difference does it make? It makes no difference. It's simply land
No,
in
Ulu,
residential and
Ulu,
land
don't
in
mislead people. Don't
farmland.
mislead people. Residential land you can buy anywhere. Even in New York, you can buy an apartment. In Dubai, you can buy an apartment. When you're talking about commercial land, you are now talking about something different. That's why even in Sadiq, they've got the 100-year lease. Don't mislead people, please, Ulu. There is residential and the commercial land. So it's two different things. Even in Zimbabwe, residential land has got different laws. You can't tell us that the white people who are living in suburbs were evicted. It's only the commercial land, which is the agricultural land.
Okay,
So don't mislead
Denso,
people.
Denso. Okay. Let me just ask you a quick one before, of course, we move back to the host so that they can be able to run with their list. Right. Uh, when you say that there is a difference, what do you mean? Because if somebody advertises right now in South Africa that they are selling a farm, and then I buy a farm. Do you get what I mean? I know many foreigners who have bought farms in South Africa because they were advertised. Now if somebody is advertising a flat in Cape Town, and then I know many people who have bought. By the way, let me tell you, the largest number of people who own their flats in Sandton are Zimbabweans. The largest number of people who own those flats in Sandton are Zimbabweans. Let me tell you that.
No, that's false information. Anything that does not have the statistics, don't spread it. It's gonna be
No,
propaganda
no, no, no.
because
What
we
have
don't
no
have
advertising?
information on
Don't
that. So
say
let
don't
us skip
spread
that
it.
topic.
Don't say don't spread it because you can Google it, right? You can Google it and you can Google it there and you find out what is the largest nationality. Foreign nationality that owns flats in something. It will give you an answer. It will give you an answer. So I don't know when you say that. There is a difference between this and that. How many foreigners, I mean, own farms in South Africa which were sold, and I mean, by through adverts by agents. The agent just advertised there is a farm being sold in Cape Town, in Stellenbosch, and then the foreigner buys the farm. The same, they advertise a flat which is in Sea Point in Cape Town, and the foreigner buys I mean, the flat. So I don't know where the difference is, but anyway, you are still coming. You are still coming, but to me, there is no difference there, Rudo. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much for that interesting debate. Dezo, please stay on. We really want to hear from your submission. Chris, my co-host, are you there? All right, I think maybe he's occupied. So, for those who've just joined us, welcome to today's discussion. It is Hulu's birthday today, so we're going to be putting him in the hot seat chair as we engage in this conversation. We want to just celebrate him and let him know that we do appreciate him hosting spaces, taking time out. It's not easy being consistent, 5 hours every time. Thank you very much for that. So we're going to move forward to, there was GD Travel, and then Bartholomew, your hand was up. I see you two, boy, you've just joined. Ndezo, Leroy, thank you very much, guys. And Tapio, you're back. I saw you had dropped today. So we're going to go to GD Travel, and then Bartholomew, I know your hand is up. I think you want to rebut. I'm not sure. And then Apindida, I see you also. Go ahead, GD Travel.
Good morning to you. Happy birthday, Hulu. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you,
Happy
thank you so
birthday.
much. I'm actually eating now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Hulu. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, GD Trouble.
Thank you so much. I needed to answer one of the guys you were like talking to right now regarding about, a foreign person buying a farm. It is allowed. It is allowed. A foreign person, you can buy a farm in South Africa and you can have a deed in South Africa. So I don't know. There are certain rules and complications though. When you are buying, as a foreigner, to have the ownership of a current farm in South Africa, but you can apparently it can be advertised and you can buy it, and you can even go to get your deeds and so forth and so forth. So it is very true what Hulu was saying regarding about buying a land in South Africa, but there are certain areas where you are going to be as a foreigner. You have to have a like 7% of agricultural land sold, blah 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 blah. But you can buy it. Let's go on to the topic of what we were saying regarding about you are not allowed to work there. You are, and the Zimbabweans can be in a situation where it is very, very difficult for them to work in South Africa. There are three sectors: the middle class, the lower class, and the upper class. Let's start with the lower class. The lower class is somebody who has just gone to South Africa without any paperwork, pinda nemuwaya, what I say, and now he's now staying within the location where he doesn't even know people, and then that's when he can have this hustle bustle with these guys in those locations. And then there's a middle class person who has already applied in South Africa and who has got a work permit to work in South Africa and so forth. He has really have to choose the area where he is going to stay or she's going to stay in South Africa. Then there's a high class person who has been employed. He has got his professional and he is like staying in Zimbabwe or staying somewhere and he's a Zimbabwean. But the South African firm wants him to come and work in South Africa. They're gonna know exactly where